From the headlines that move us
to the plays on the field and the people making a difference.
It's news, sports, and stories that keep our community alive.
This is the Heartbeat of Tampa Bay.
I'm Christopher Ingram.
And I'm Sarina Fazan. Thank you so much for joining us. And now to one of our most favorite segments where we highlight a hometown hero.
A hometown hero
I know.
is doing amazing things for our community and people that are adversely affected by their situation.
Absolutely. I know. It just fills our heart, right? And so it's our honor and privilege to welcome Kelly Batsford. Kelly, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you so much.
And you're with Hope Villages of America.
I am, yes. I'm the Director of Program Services with them. I've been with them for about 1.5 years now. Yeah.
So what does Hope Villages of America do?
So we've actually been around for over 50 years. We were formerly RCS of Pinellas. So a lot of people still, they don't know who Hope is, but they know RCS.
And what is RCS then?
It stands for Religious Community Services. Mm-hmm. So 12 churches got together 50 years ago and decided that we're going to work together versus separately on housing, hunger, and domestic violence. And since then, we've grown. We've become Hope Villages of America. About 10 years ago, we rebranded. And our mission is to help, serve those in need in the community, through our innovative services. So we focus on hunger and domestic violence. Yeah.
How much more of a need for your types of services is there when we're in the holiday season? Is it more, is it less, or is it about the same?
It's dramatically more.
Is it really?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think drives that? Just the anxiety of the holidays, or do you guys really have a feel for that?
We don't, honestly, I would say, so it'll kind of slow down right before the holiday, and the second the holiday is over, our phones are ringing off the hook.
Really?
Yeah. And that's kind of true for all holidays, not just Christmas. We see it Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, Easter. I mean, we see it every holiday, honestly. Yeah. Wow.
And the need, is it more the hunger need, or, you talk about serving, I know because emotions are very, very high also during the holidays with domestic violence, sadly. What do you see the most of, or is there one?
So I personally work on the abuse side. So I work in abuse services. So I run those programs. So we do have a domestic violence shelter. I help to oversee that. And then we have an outreach center. And outreach is just meaning anyone in public can come to us if they're in need. And they might not actually need shelter, but they still need our services to help with domestic violence.
So what kind of services, if they don't need to actually be in the shelter, but they're trying to have a bad situation, what kind of services do you offer?
We offer legal help. So we have legal advocates that are actually at courthouses that can help with injunctions, which is basically a restraining order. The packet is pretty intimidating, so they're there to help guide that. We have case managers who will work with everyone. I mean, think of every possible need, a resume, schooling for your children, daycares, moving, all those day-to-day things we take advantage of. They're there to help guide that. And then we have some preventative work as well. So we have a program called the Peacemakers, and they go into preschool and elementary schools and teach kids using a puppet, how to use their words and not their hands. And, if family members are fighting, where's their safe place? And then we also have an individual that goes into middle school and high schools as well to talk about healthy dating, because there's a lot of kids that are in, unfortunately, unhealthy relationships. So we can prevent it to get there. We do that as well.
Prevention can really be key. When you talk about some of the attorneys and other people that are helping, do a lot of people volunteer for that as well?
We do actually have a lot of volunteers that come in. A lot of people want to work directly in the shelter. So they do have to go through a course to do that because everything's confidential, but we have people come in and read to kids. We have people come and help organize because we get an influx of donations. So it's hard to, keep clothing folded and those sorts of things. The door's always being, rung for donations. So we do have kind of volunteers all over the place.
That's so wonderful.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Is there a profile of the type of person that you have to see that comes to you for help, or is it run all across the gamut of socioeconomic status and race and gender?
It does, all that kind of stuff? I think people in their mind think domestic violence, and they typically think low income or, you know, poverty level, and it's not. I mean, we have people from every walk of life. It's very eye-opening. Yeah.
Do you ever, just want to follow up to that, do you ever have men that come to see you that are being abused by their spouse or their girlfriend?
Yeah, we do. We unfortunately can't shelter them in our shelter. It's women and children only, but we can assist them through our outreach center. Yeah.
No, I think, I mean, you know, because it's all people that this could be happening to, you know, and Christopher and I have talked about this so many times on the show. The first step is really asking for help. Wouldn't you agree, Kelly? Like
Yes.
being, you know, just having that strength. And we hope that anybody who's watching can share more on that. But what would your personal message be to someone out there that, you know, because deep down inside, you know when you need help, you know? What would you say to them to urge them to come forward?
Honestly, don't be afraid. You're not alone in this. You know, set the pride aside. Everything can be replaced. Oftentimes people are afraid to leave their home or their belongings. You know, you've worked so hard for that, but you know, we're here to guide you, and we can replace all of those things, but your life can't be replaced.
That's a good point. Is there a pattern in what drives, mostly women, I presume, that causes them to finally make that decision that, you know, just is the final trigger of, we're not going to put up with this anymore?
No, sadly, it takes someone 7 times.
Wow.
7 times.
Yeah, to leave.
To try to leave.
To try to leave.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, and we always say if they get to leave, because unfortunately some people don't get to leave. So 7 times is the statistic right now. So we always say, like, okay, if you come to us and you choose to go back, we're here again. Like, no matter what, we never close our door. Oh gosh, never.
That's awesome.
You know, I wanted to ask too, you know, we say Hope Villages of America, but is this particular nonprofit based here?
Yes.
And can you share a little bit more on that? I love the story of the 12 churches coming together. Isn't that so amazing?
Not all trying to do the same thing at a smaller level.
Yes, it's so wonderful to hear that.
Yeah, so we, like I mentioned a little earlier, we do have a food bank. It serves, I'm going to get the number wrong, but it probably serves like 2,000 people a month.
Wow.
Yeah, we do a drive-through kind of pull up ever since COVID, but it just really works well. They can come to us once a month. And the food is great. You think of a food bank and you think of canned food. No, it's like food and eggs and milk and like meats, like everything that you could possibly need is in that box. And we are based in Pinellas. We've always been in the Pinellas County. We do serve anyone from any county, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But basically, we're all kind of in the Clearwater area region. So yeah.
And then tell us like your personal journey. So this is a job for you. Look, you're smiling and your eyes are lighting up. This is clearly not a job. It's a career and a passion, right?
So I started with them a year and a half ago. I became their behavioral health advocate, so I did counseling. I was working for Baycare for 17 years, and the psychologist that I interned with when I was getting my master's called one day and was like, I have this perfect job for you, catches it's not with Baycare. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that. And I did the phone interview. I think I was hired before I was hired. I did the walkthrough. I'd never personally been to a shelter. And I just knew, like, this was where I was supposed to be.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and never a regret, ever.
Wow.
No, not a second.
That's great.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, if someone wants to help, they want to volunteer, they want to make a financial contribution, whatever, you know, things that you need from the public, what can they do? A website? Can they call? Volunteer?
Yes, I would say definitely visit us on our website. I believe it's just hopevillagesofamerica.org. And then there is a spot that says volunteer or donate on our website, so they can click there and donate, volunteer. We're always thankful for anything.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Well, we're so thankful for people like you and organizations like yourself for making our community such a brighter place to be.
Do you have any last words of wisdom or comfort for those who are experiencing domestic violence over the holidays?
Again, just know that we're here. Our hotline is open 24 hours.
What's that number?
You put me on the spot.
You find it, and we'll put it on the
Yes,
screen
yeah,
later.
we'll
okay?
put it on the
Okay.
screen for
Yes,
sure.
Yeah, they can always call 211 and they will get them to us. But don't hesitate. We are here. In any way, we are here.
Great.
And to point out 211, I mean, 211 does definitely direct people to the right organizations.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Well, Kelly, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Every story shared,
Adds another heartbeat to Tampa Bay.
from courage to community.
We are so proud to tell the stories that keep our neighborhood strong.
Thanks for watching The Heartbeat of America.
Tampa Bay.
I said America.
You did, but that's okay. Because we're talking about Hope Villages of America, so it made
Chevrolet
sense.
thanks me for
Yeah,
that plug.
there we go. Thanks, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.